morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is having a fabulous start to your day today. So, I'm hopping on today. I had to go to the dentist this morning. I'm not a huge fan of the dentist, but I got a new dentist who I really enjoy. I like their entire staff. They're wonderful. And I went in, and it was my very first visit. So I'm a new patient there, and they had to go through all of it, you know, being a new patient, and they had to take pictures, and they had to go through all of it. And when the dentist came in, she said, you know, looking at this one photo, I think you have a crown here. She said, I think maybe you have two options. We could, because it needed to be redone, we could just take the whole thing out and do it all over again. Or we have option B, which is just, you know, we could do this little slight filling here, and it's more of a temporary fix, right? It'll hold you over, it'll get you by. Eventually, you're gonna have to be back in this same chair doing the same thing again, or faced with this same decision all over again. And typically in life, temporary fixes, when we hear that, because life is hard and it's busy and it's expensive, that we just say, yeah, whatever, just do what you need to do to get me through or get me by. Because we're focused on so many other things, and the idea of having to be here for any longer than I need to or spending any more money than I have to, you know what? Temporary fix. And the majority of time in life, and specifically relationships, temporary fixes. You know, and when you think about that, and just like she said, you're going to have to come right back to this place and be faced with the exact same question again. So when we're arguing and we're going through things in life with your spouse or your partner, and you're so surprised or you're so frustrated on why this topic or why this issue or same argument keeps coming up over and over and over again, have you ever sat back and wondered, did you guys just give yourself a temporary fix in the moment the last time? Because the temporary fix only lasts so long, and then you're going to be faced with the same conversation, the same problem, the same issue, and potentially it's even worse now because enough time has gone by and more things have piled up in between. But every time it happens and every time your temporary fix has given out, you get frustrated and angry and you're just like, I just don't understand. Well, maybe you need to reevaluate and you need to look at the situation and say, what are we doing? What are we doing every single day, right? That we're getting rid of the temporary fixes and we're focusing and we're putting enough time and effort where it needs to be put, right? Relationships shouldn't get temporary fixes. You know, at the dentist, yeah, I mean, every now and then, right? Of course, you want to take care of your teeth and you want to be on top of things, but financially and with other people's stuff going on too, you got to go with what is, you know, the craziest and the most important at the time, and then you work your way down the list. But in relationships and other things going on in life, temporary fixes are just that. They're temporary. So when you're faced with the same issue and the same problem in your relationship or at work or just in life in general, you know, don't be surprised. Don't be shocked. You did exactly that. You made a temporary fix, and that temporary fix wore out, right? It wore out. It gave in. So then you're faced with it again. Do we do another temporary fix? Because we're really busy and there's a lot going on. The idea of this seems so time-consuming and so hard and so much effort. And I don't know about you, but I got to get up every day and get these kids to school and worry about what their projects are. I have 3 dogs I have to take care of, this household. I got to go to work too. And what about me, right? I need time for me in there too. What do I have left? What I have left is enough time for a temporary fix. And then maybe you'll understand why these same things keep coming up. So I hope for you and for myself, that's something that we all have to work on all the time. When you're going to slap the Band-Aid on, right? You and your spouse are having an argument or the same recurring thing, and you just get so tired and exhausted of having that same argument, you don't fix anything. You guys just decide to give each other a wink and a smile. Maybe you have sex. Yep, and you think, okay, well, we've reconnected and now we're back together again and we'll just go on smiling for a while, but it will come back. That temporary fix is only for so long. Maybe you guys go out with some friends and have a really good time, a really fun night out, and you reconnect, right? And then you guys, that keeps you going for a little while. Temporary fix. You have to talk about the problem and you have to change. You have to change to get a different result. You have to do something different to get a different result, you know? And that's so hard. I work on that. I work on that with my relationship with Jesse. You know, these are things that we openly talk about because, you know, we want to make sure in our relationship that it goes very differently than our past relationships, you know? And you have to be open and you have to set realistic expectations and talk about those real things in order to get real results. So I hope that for you, and I wish that for you. And if anybody else has to go to the dentist this week, I'm sorry. It's just not my thing. I did good though, because I feel like these ladies were amazing, but it's not for me. So good luck with that if you have to go. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you all so soon. Bye.